going to talk about two basic physics concepts that happen every day and you probably don't even notice. The first of these is the impulse momentum theorem, and the second one is work and power. Watch this video, notice how the ball doesn't stop right when it hits the net, as opposed to instantly stopping like it would have if I had thrown it against a wall or hit the goalpost. This is because the net doesn't have enough force to stop the ball instantly, so it instead reduces the speed of the ball over a period of time. This idea is illustrated in this graph of position of the ball compared to time. You can tell that in the first half of the graph, the ball is moving very quickly, whereas after it hits the net, it slows down until it slowly comes to a stop. This graph simply just shows the relationship between time and velocity. Basically, what the impulse momentum theorem is that the longer a projectile takes to stop once it collides with another object, the less momentum it will have, the less force it will have. Why this is important, we must look at the conservation of momentum law, which basically means that in any event, no momentum is gained or lost in the system, in an isolated system, which means that there are no outside forces acting on it. Notice how the average force of the system is much smaller than it would have been had it been an instantaneous stop rather than a gradual stop. This is why, for example, cars are designed to crumple a bit in an accident, so that it increases the collision time and overall decreases the force, protecting the person inside the car. We're going to discuss a different principle, work and power, and what do those two words actually mean? To this, let's analyze a video of a person bench pressing. As you look at this data table, I just want to clarify that force is gravity times the mass, work equals force times distance, and power is simply just work divided by the time interval. If you look at the work column, you'll notice that each time it was equal. This is because in each trial I was lifting the same amount of weight. So I was expending the same amount of energy or doing the same amount of work. However, when you look at the power column, you'll notice that the power in each trial was different. This is because it took a different amount of time to lift the bar in each trial. This is because power is the amount of work done per time interval, which in this case is seconds. So the next time you do a push-up or run a sprint or really any movement with your body, the less time you take, the more power you will generate.